Technically, Baltimore did not break any rules. But I'm not going to sit here and ignore the terrible optics of them bailing on this trade and then have them turn around and immediately sign Trey Hendrickson and keep the draft picks.
No quarterback is under more pressure this coming year than the two-time MVP,
that is so silly.
Lamar
What's the
Jackson.
pressure?
There's the thing where nobody's talking about. He got his coach fired last year, okay?
Oh, God. He got his coach fired.
He got his coach fired last year.
That's for being stupid.
You know, I guess to your normal, casual Ravens fan, they would say that this offseason so far has pretty much been a bummer, you know, been a little rocky. But then you run into one like me, and all I can do is... Look, I'm not going to sit here and act like I wasn't bent out of shape when the deal for Max Crosby fell through. But, man, like, that's part of the process. It happens. If you don't pass the physical, it falls through. It's a rule. It's in the rule book. And so many people were coming out trying to call for get the blood of the Ravens because how they handled the situation. They did a physical. Their doctors examined it. They looked into his knee. They did not like what they saw. They told the Ravens had an executive decision to make. Then you got folk getting mad because instead of getting Max Crosby, the Ravens went ahead and got Trey Hendrickson. Which, come to find out, the plan was to get both of these guys in purple and black this coming season. The Ravens have always done things their way, and it has always worked out in one way, shape, or form. There are a plethora of teams in the NFL that claim to be the most hated or the most disliked or the villains of the league, but the Baltimore Ravens are the only ones that are hated simply because they exist.
That's right, I said it.
Baltimore is here. Baltimore, we here.
The Ravens are one of the best-led teams in the NFL. Almost every season are considered to be contenders to win the championship. Have had numerous superstars and Hall of Famers come through and leave their mark on the game. Went to the mountaintop 2 times, and whether they want to admit or not, ended up years later drafting the best quarterback that's playing in the NFL right now.
Steelers bring 4. Highsmith is there. Jackson got away. Now reloads and throws to Flowers downfield. He's got it for a touchdown! They had Jackson. 2 Steelers. He escaped and finds Flowers.
I keep telling these clowns they're not the only ones that have TVs in their homes. They're not the only ones that watch the games. I'd honestly argue that half of these people don't even watch the games Lamar Jackson plays. What else could lead this dude to say the most ridiculous, stupid, idiotic thing that has been said this offseason?
Stupid idiot. Stupid idiot. Stupid idiot!
The double standards will never die for Lamar Jackson, and that is exactly why he was born to be a Raven. He fits right in with all the other greats the Ravens have had come through here. Having their talent second-guessed or having their character questioned. You name it, you wear purple and black, you've gone through it. A team that wasn't wanted, nobody saw the need for them to even be there. Giving the NFL one of the, if not the best defenses that has ever played the game. And bought into the chaos that they would spread on the football field. And made the decision that if you're not going to give us respect, we'll take it from you. But it's all good. This isn't new, and they're never going to stop. And quite frankly, I don't want them to. Let Lamar's fan base continue to grow. Let's continue to be the bad guys of the NFL. Because when it's all said and done, at the end of the day, they still got to deal with us.
Miss me!
Now, before I end this video, I'd like to take this time to discuss something that's close to my heart. Now, I'm very passionate about this game and everything about it, but I've also become passionate about EB, also known as epidermolysis bullosa, also known as the butterfly disease. It's a rare genetic condition characterized by extremely fragile skin that blisters from minor friction or trauma. with symptoms ranging from mild hand or foot blistering to severe life-threatening wounds, scarring, or even internal blistering. Now, reading about it is one thing, and I've done my fair share of reading, and I got plenty more to go. But it's another thing entirely to see it. And yes, there are different levels to this disease. Some people, have it mildly, as I stated before, but there's a reason why it's referred to as the worst disease you've never heard of. And as of now, there's no cure. Now, I came across this, minding my business, just scrolling through social media and coming across this little angel here. Her name's Lily, and 80% of her body is covered in this disease. Now, I can't show too much because this is YouTube, and I want to get this, I want to spread the word about this. But I will have a link in the description at the end so you can see for yourself, not to make anybody feel uncomfortable, but just so that you can see what I see. Lily isn't the only one. There are a lot of babies in the world that are suffering from this. And with no cure, the only thing that is consistent in these children's lives is pain. And there are treatments to deal with the pain, to have it fade away for a little bit, but you know as well as I do, medical bills have never been cheap. And at one point in time in her life, Lily's mother had absolutely no choice but to reuse gauze she had already put on Lily just to wrap up her skin so that she wouldn't be bleeding as much. These children's families go through it too. Part of the curse of this disease is their skin is so frail, you can't even hug your child. I'm a father of 3, and I can't imagine not being able to give any of my children a hug. But unfortunately, parents of these kids have to deal with that. They can't grab their children and hug them and give them reassurance that everything will be okay. So with me saying all of this, I'm going to leave links to donations that I've found so far, and I'll add on more. If anybody knows any more, please leave a comment. I'll add it on as well, that donate money to these families and to these children to help them to just get through the day. And hopefully, Lord willing, could lead to a cure. I am calling and asking all of you to engage, pray, donate. If you can't do all 3, at least pray. Pray for these children and pray for their families. Because in the 39 years I've been alive on this planet, I have yet to meet one child that deserves to live like this. So I'm asking you all to do what you can and spread the word. This disease is considered an orphan disease, which basically means nobody pays attention for it. There are no major corporations that really do anything with this. Maybe a select few, but not enough to find the cure to this ailment. And I want to change that. So let's spread the word. Let's get it out there. And let's help these children as well as other children that deal with any kind of other diseases in this world. God bless these angels, and God bless you. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video. By all means, like, share, and leave a comment. And if you want to see more content, go ahead and push the subscribe and notification button for videos already up and for the ones to come.